Hey, this is John at CrossFit Dynamo, and here's another 90 seconds to demystify CrossFit. Today, I want to debunk the myth that CrossFit is too expensive. All right, expensive is a comparative term, what we're basically running into with our friends is that it's more expensive than their global gym membership, right? Where they just kind of walk in, and there's a bunch of machines out there waiting for them to get them in excellent shape. So I'm going to take three approaches to this. I'm going to use this one that's called logic. I'm going to take another from a business point of view and talk about return on investment, or ROI, and then we'll talk about some intangibles as well, and then really break it down to what you'd be giving up to do CrossFit and change your life. All right, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to use some math first, but what I first need you to do is look in the mirror and take a good hard look at yourself. And can you say that you're really in the kind of are you as healthy as you want to be right now? Because if you're not, that gym membership that you've had for the last year, 2 years, 5 years, or whatever is not paying for itself, right? So using summation, whether I spend $1 or $1 million, the value received is zero over how much I've paid, and that number is always going to be zero. Well, that to me, that's really expensive, right? Because that money I'm just throwing away. I'd get more use of it in the wintertime if I burned it, because at least I'd be warm for a little bit. You're wasting your money going to a place that's not giving you any results, okay? Whether it's because they don't care for you, or you don't know how to use the machine, or you're just not pushed or motivated to go in there like you should. You're wasting money, okay? That's expensive, all right? Now, let's talk about hard ROI. My athletes get off their medications, have great doctor visits, annual checkups, so we'll see in a year. So they cut down the number of annual checkups they go to. They don't miss work because they're not as sick as often. They don't have to run to the ER for every little thing. Their life insurance premiums are less because their blood work is so good. And because they're got strong bones, good bone density, and ambulatory and mobile and all that kind of stuff, they'll be walking later into life so they can defer their assisted living, which is a super expensive proposition if you have any parents that might be doing that. Okay, I'm going to run out of time, but let's just say that you never go to the doctor anyway. You never had to go to the ER. You're not on any medications. You live a charmed life. I'm happy for you. All right, but what I will ask you to do, go ahead and just look into your wardrobe right now and add up all the clothes, the cost of all the clothes that you can't wear right now. I'll wait. What you're going to find is that you're having to buy new clothes to fit into because you don't fit into the old stuff. And that money could actually go toward a CrossFit membership to shrink you to get back into the clothes that you already like, rather than you having to spend the time to go find new clothes that you may or may not like. All right? And it's also going to keep you from being depressed when you were buying a size X and now you're a size Y. I'm going to save you money, and I'm also going to save you wardrobe space from having to, have all these extra clothes into your wardrobe. Cool. All right. So we also have some intangibles here. I asked my athletes, kind of what are some of the other benefits that you have from coming to CrossFit Dynamo? And basically it had to do around better quality of life. Okay. They're happier. They're more productive. They are less stressed over the small stuff, right? Because everything's perspective. Because honestly, the toughest thing they do all day is come in here. Everything else is a piece of cake after that. They sleep better, all right? And they find strength and support in their community, all right? And that gives them confidence when they go out into the real world. If they have some problems or they stumble, there's somebody to help pick them up or keep them accountable. Cool. So what does CrossFit Gym really mean to you or cost to you? It probably costs you that triple venti, double frappuccino, pumpkin spice soya latte, whatever. Okay, that you're doing on the daily. That stuff is laden with sugar. It's not helping you reach your goals. Okay, and I know it tastes good, but it's crap. Okay, and it's really bad for you, and it's a horrible way to start the day. Anyway, I try not to be too judgy, but if you just cut that out, fine. You still want that? Fine. Bag your lunch 3 or 4 times a week instead of going out to lunch all the time. You can't control what they're putting into your food anyway, and it's just an easy way to save some money. Don't go out once a week, right? And buy the entree and then a couple cocktails and all that kind of stuff. And not only are you going to save money there, but you're going to get better sleep. All right, I know I'm being a bummer here. It's that pair of shoes you don't need. It's the 2 silk ties a month that you don't need. There's a bunch of stuff that you spend on that you could be actually putting into your health and fitness so that later on in life you don't have as many, emergency type expenses. Anyway, I hope this makes sense. This is John at CrossFit Dynamo. If I can be of any service, if I can help you find a CrossFit box near you, let me know. I'll talk to you soon.